Matthew chapter 11. The Baptist's deputation. Now it came to pass when Jesus had finished giving instructions to his 12 disciples, that he passed on from there to teach and preach in their towns. But when John had heard in prison of the works of Christ, he sent 2 of his disciples to say to him, Art thou he who is to come, or shall we look for another? And Jesus answering said to them, Go and report to John what you have heard and seen, the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead rise. The poor have the gospel preached to them. And blessed is he who is not scandalized in me. Christ's witness concerning John. Then, as they went away, Jesus began to say to the crowds concerning John, What did you go out to the desert to see? A reed shaken by the wind? But what did you go out to see? A man clothed in soft garments? Behold, those who wear soft garments are in the houses of kings. But what did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, who shall make ready thy way before thee. Amen, I say to you, among those born of women there has not risen a greater than John the Baptist, yet the least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. But from the days of John the Baptist until now the kingdom of heaven has been enduring violent assault, and the violent have been seizing it by force. For all the prophets and the law have prophesied until John. And if you are willing to receive it, he is Elias who was to come. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. But to what shall I liken this generation? It is like children sitting in the marketplace, who call to their companions, and say, We have piped to you, and you have not danced, we have sung dirges, and you have not mourned, for John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say, He has a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, Behold a glutton and a wine drinker, a friend of publicans and sinners. And wisdom is justified by her children. The impenitent towns. Then he began to reproach the towns in which most of his miracles were worked, because they had not repented. Woe to thee, Chorazin! Woe to thee, Bethsaida! For if in Tyre and Sidon had been worked the miracles that have been worked in you, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. But I tell you, it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon on the day of judgment than for you. And thou, Capharnaum, shalt thou be exalted to heaven? Thou shalt be thrust down to hell. For if the miracles had been worked in Sodom that have been worked in thee, it would have remained to this day. But I tell you, it will be more tolerable for the land of Sodom on the day of judgment than for thee. Jesus draws men gently to himself. At that time Jesus spoke and said, I praise thee, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou didst hide these things from the wise and prudent, and didst reveal them to little ones. Yes, Father. For such was thy good pleasure. All things have been delivered to me by my Father, and no one knows the Son except the Father, nor does anyone know the Father except the Son, and him to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden light. Thanks for watching this video. It is part of a mission to complete the 4 Gospels of Jesus in 90 days. Jesus said to spread his Gospels, so please share this video with at least someone you love, so that they may get closer to God. Subscribe to this channel to become a part of this mission. If you are new to this channel, you can start with Matthew chapter 1, the video is in this channel. May God bless you and your family.